Y'all pray for me. This ain't something I'm accustomed to doing. Anybody that knows me knows this ain't me. This morning I want to talk to you a little bit about the altar and what the altar's here for. I want to talk to you some about some prayer and some special prayers. Prayers of intercession. We all know the story of Abraham and Isaac over in the book of Genesis 22. We know how God instructed Abraham to take his son Isaac up on the mount and offer him up as a sacrifice. And we know how the angel came down and spoke to Isaac and told him no, not to raise his hand towards his son. Abraham turned around and there was a ram stuck in the thicket. What kind of faith did Abraham have to take his only son and offer him up to God as a sacrifice, to commune with God, to get a hold of God, beg forgiveness? I can stand here and tell you honestly this morning, I don't know how a man in the flesh could have that kind of strength. We see over in the book of Matthew, Jesus is communing with his disciples in the Last Supper. We see in Matthew 26 through 30, Matthew 26, 36 through 39. It says, Then cometh Jesus with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto his disciples, Sit ye here while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here, and watch with me. And he went a little farther, and fell on his face and prayed, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, as I will, but as thou wilt. Jesus knew what was coming of him. He knew what was coming of his life. John 17. Pretty sure it's John 17. Check my notes here, make sure I'm right. Yeah, John 17. We see Jesus praying before he goes into the garden. Jesus is praying a prayer of intercession. And he's praying that prayer of intercession for his disciples and for all that believe in him, then all the way to now, and from now all the way to the end. Those prayers of intercession are some powerful prayers. They are a prayer where we put needs of others before our very own. They are a prayer. The definition I found was a prayer of anger, but it's not an anger out of anger. It's an anger out of emotion. It's not physically being angry. It is putting yourself in a place with God and begging and pleading so hard. Harder than we've ever done before. for somebody else other than us. It's standing in the gap. It is one of the most powerful prayers a Christian can pray to help another person. Now, when we come to this altar here, we don't bring a sacrifice. Because when Jesus died on the cross, that was the last sacrifice to be made with the blood on an altar, offered up unto God. That blood covered our sin. That blood has covered our sin. The world's sin from then till now. And from now till the end. Jesus is still the intercessor between us and God. He is the God-man. He is the man that goes between us and God to answer our prayers and to make our supplications unto God. He pleads our case. All we have to do is come and ask. We're seeing a day and time where our altars are not being used as they should. People just walk around them, walk past them. They don't fall in them. They don't pray in them. This altar is not just for somebody that's sin sick. This altar is for us to humble ourselves before an almighty, powerful God and plead for His help. Last Sunday morning, the events that took place here, there was a lot going on. But I saw some folks fall right here in this very altar and pray some intercessory prayers for our pastor. And if they had not minded God and done that, his healing may have taken longer. But for him to go through what he has went through and to be home and to be on the road to recovery, that's a miracle of God. Those prayers got answered. The Lord told me I'm done. I had a little more, but the Lord just told me I'm done. What I would like to do this morning, though, is I would like to ask all of those that can and will to come and us close out this morning in an altar of prayer and hold up our pastor and his family and Miss Tammy. So if y'all would join me in the altar, please.